Today on Gables Insider, our first part of touring the Gables with Police Chief Ed Hudak. Chief, thank you so very much for joining us for touring the Gables on Gables Insider.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out, Ariel. Glad to have you here.
Absolutely. So let's go tour Gables with Chief Hudak.
Here we go. This is where the days of all the officers start. So for the most part, we do some roll calls on the street. So some people see a bunch of officers together. It could be getting their orders of the day. But for the most part, this room is our patrol division roll call room. So all the officers come here, they get the orders of the day, any kind of special intelligence that we need. You can see we've got TVs where we're watching some of the news and stuff, as well as whatever the latest things we need for who we're looking for. And then another computer over here to constantly monitor in real time what's going on in communications dispatch. So this is kind of where we start. So kind of a classroom setup. We also do some trainings and stuff in here as well. And from here, we hit the street. When I started here in 1988, I tell everybody, I say this in public, after about 8 o'clock at night, you can run a bowling ball from Lejeune Road to Douglas Road down Miracle Mile and not hit a thing. Now it's become vibrant, and you know it's an evening destination for a lot of people, both in the city and out of the city. And I'm excited about it. I think the officers are excited about it. It presents more challenges, but it's a great time. I think it's a great time to be in the Gables. It's a great time to be a part of the Gables workforce, as well as to kind of continue to serve our citizens.
Do you miss being on patrol?
I do. I will tell you, what we're doing today is, you know, you can sit in one place as a police chief and have a lot of issues come your way. And sometimes when it gets stressful, no matter what it is, I still like being a cop. I like get in a car, drive away. This is really how I kind of de-stress. And you know, there's an anticipation of waiting the radio call to come in or seeing something that you can immediately act upon. So when I want to de-stress from the office and the administrative side of the job, I'll get in the car and I'll take a long ride or just kind of patrol different areas. Or, you know, I have this saying within the department, and everybody knows, no one in the department is allowed to say it's not my job, and that includes me. But also, I don't want them ever to have to say, if I only. Because if you say if I only, somebody's been a victim of a crime or something like that. So then we know we didn't give it our best. And that goes to everybody, from communications to patrol to everybody else.
What made you choose Coral Gables?
I think Coral Gables chose me. I'll be honest with you. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and I came down here, as a lot of people know, on a football scholarship, and at the University of Miami. And after I got done, I was able to start with the University of Miami with their police department, which is really part of our police department, but it also paid for my continuing education and master's degree. 1988, I decided that, you know, this calling was just more than something I really wanted to do, commit my life to it. So in '88, I kind of lateral transferred over to Coral Gables, and I've been here ever since.
So annexation has been a big issue over the last couple of years, and you've been vocal about the importance of the geofence here in the North Gables. Tell us a little about the geofence and how it works. I think a lot of people don't understand what it means and how it works.
So the geofence is a terminology we use to put cameras around and kind of know what's coming in and out of the city. As the chief, I believe that squaring off the city border-wise just makes it easier for me to help protect the current residents of Coral Gables. The vacancy rates always fluctuate in law enforcement, especially now more than ever, more than I've ever seen it in my 30 years. We never have a drop-off of service on the street. The geofencing of that, just because of these enclaves, helps us put cameras in places to give us a better overall picture of what's going on in the city and who's coming into the city. Because of the way these are cut out, it makes it a little more difficult, and it really makes it a little more expensive for our residents to put up more cameras. If I can cover a major intersection with just one camera, multiple lenses, that's something that makes sense fiscally for us. I don't know what's going on out of my jurisdiction, and that could be on the other side of the street. I'd rather have that as a large divider or arterial road, like a red road to the south, or Southwest 8th Street to the north.
Tune in next week for our second part of Touring the Gables with Chief Ed Hudak as we discuss new technology, our canine program, and school safety.